Countdown.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? No, there's no countdown here.
Oh,
No countdown.
I don't know how they do it, bro. I just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got lovely Hawaiian music though to bring us back
Oh yeah,
to Polynesian right now.
that's right.
You know. What's up,
At
Raina?
least,
How you doing?
at least we can pretend. You know.
Yeah, yeah. So what's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good.
Good morning.
Good morning, YouTube. No.
Yes, I'm gonna pour my coffee. I don't know about you. I'm gonna get the show started. We gotta get the show started here.
That's right.
Coffee
That's
poured.
right.
There we go.
How's everybody doing this morning? Are you all right? Are you good? Do you have pants on? Because I don't. Listen,
Piping hot. Piping hot. Caffeinated beverage. Shout out. All right.
let's talk about things. Let's talk about things.
Yeah.
Al,
Yeah.
I tried to go to brunch this morning, which is
Yeah.
the whole reason why I got upset and was like, Al, we need to have a live show on Sunday because I can't get into the brunches. All right. You know,
I understand it.
I said, don't you know who I am? And they said, no, we don't know. And I said, well, I'm the most famous man nobody's ever heard of, you know.
Happens all
And
the
they
time.
said, we can't let you in with that shirt. I said, what's wrong with my shirt? Castle Grayskull. Anyway, got into a big thing. I'm not going to brunches. I'm going to do the live broadcast with your pal Al. All right? I'm going to have my coffee, my Club 33 cup. Anybody got a Club 33 cup? Let me know.
That's a shame.
Anyway.
That's a shame.
Oh, how's every little thing, Al?
You know, here and there, doing stuff. You know, getting the old channel getting started up, getting Twitch started up, getting all that stuff started up.
I saw that video where you were crying, you know, and you were thinking about giving up. You can't give up. No, yeah, the people that give up, you're not a giver-upper, right? Hey,
I was a little upset.
Anybody been to Buc-ee's on the highway?
I haven't been.
Yeah. Look what they got. They got old school popcorn balls. You ever had these? Oh, they're sensational.
Oh. I have to get my coffee.
I love popcorn balls. They're classic.
Coffee.
You know?
Yeah.
You know what's really good though? Al. At that, and people think I'm promoting Buc-ee's or I'm getting paid or sponsored or whatever, but no. These right here are literally, look at this, sea salted caramel beaver nuggets. Anybody ever had these?
No.
You had, let us know in the chat.
I've wrapped my lips around any beaver nuggets.
Thank you. Huh? There's nothing better than beaver nuggets, bro. Don't let the name fool you.
It is.
These are the greatest things in sliced bread.
Well, I like coffee, and I want to talk about the best places in coffee.
I can't hear you. The crunch is just amazing. What were you going to say?
I want to talk about the 10 best places to eat or drink coffee in Disney. That's what I want to talk about this morning.
You want to start? You want to start off with that?
I want to start off with that because, you know, it's a coffee shop. It's a coffee store. Coffee,
all right. Well, I can't eat these while we're talking.
Come on. Yeah, stop eating them. It's just
sorry.
Really
kind of my thing.
Good morning, Raina. Yeah, it's
Hey, so I'm not there, right? You're there. I'm not there, right?
Right.
All right. Look at this. These are running low, bro. I got to come back. You understand?
Yeah.
The snacks are running low, son. It's no good, bro. It's no good. Have you ever had these though? The toffee peanuts?
Can't
have you ever
say
had?
That I've been. No.
You've never had these? Al, I know they're $47. All right. I'll send you the money. You gotta buy a little snack. Listen to me. These
$47 for gas station food. Are you serious?
No, this is from Disney Parks, bro. Look.
Oh, that's the Disney Parks.
Yeah, these aren't the Bucky Beaver snacks. These are actual snacks, bro.
I saw furry animals and I thought it was Bucky Beaver. I don't know why.
No, it's Chip and Dale. These are the toffee peanuts, man. They're freaking amazing. I'm just saying.
Well, let's talk about this list. This list comes from thetravel.com. thetravel.com.
All right.
It's actually a pretty good, interesting site too. They always put up like 10 coffee spots, and this is Joffrey's coffee. I'm not a fan. I'm really.
Are you talking about Jalape's coffee?
Jalape's coffee. I'm not.
I mean, in a pinch, Jalape's, right?
I don't think so.
Wait, that's the that's
Gonna be driving home for 4 hours. But it is what it is. Number 9, but it's number 9. I don't know.
yeah.
Like
you're an avid Starbucks drinker.
I'm drinking Starbucks right now, as a matter of fact.
Really?
I had the K-Cups. Okay. They happen to walk in. Number 8.
Greatest Sundays ever. Greatest Sundays ever. I haven't had their coffee, but I imagine it's probably pretty damn good.
Deli's happens to also serve up espresso chip ice cream and the coffee ice cream at the same time. And just, you know what I mean?
That's like the perfect afternoon treat. You know what I mean?
It really is.
It is.
It really is.
During Florida, the heat that's coming. You know what I mean? I gotta come down for like a quickie. I gotta come down and point and laugh at the cartoon room.
To actually open up club level everywhere.
More than likely.
I don't think they're gonna open up club level
Into that cartoon.
No, they're not.
Catastrophe. They've never been known for being cartoony and just. I'm just saying. I'm just sorry. And Robe Jr.
name is not Robe Jr.
Robe Jr. too, Jazz. Powers that be and get like one of them triple those rooms, you know, with the 4,000. We got to do it big. We got to do it big.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Man. Something.
I can't get the stream up, but I know it's still going on though. So anyway. Kind of weird. I can't pull the stream up on my system for some reason, but it might be on my end. Interesting.
Oh, God. All right. Wow! That's the greatest place.
Person, I probably butchered. That's in the French. La Artisan des, I don't know, something like that. I've had coffee there. I'm pretty sure. I think that's that joint in the back. That place in the back. They got the 3 Nomad Lounge food destination that features one. You could opt for a traditional cappuccino or spiked coffee. It is Moorish. I'll send a nutmeg.
Oh God.
Those spicy notes make this one a keeper, with so it won't be boring. That's what it says. But hey, Pavilion in Epcot.
Oh my God.
Moorish that. Mark that down. Write it down. Yeah, I want to try it out. Traditori Al serves up breakfast and dinner. Also, and I will be one to say they are absolutely correct. Be there for morning time before Gold and Sleeping Beauty and all those characters coming out and going to the tables and saying hi and stuff like that. Really cool atmosphere. It was all Italian. Was hanging out, you know, over there. We're going to Boardwalk when you come back.
Yeah, I love, you know.
Yeah, that's a great spot, man. Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they still got them. But I am prepared when I return to magical place called 33 Magic Band.
Let me make you.
That, my friend. Now I'm somebody, right? Now I'm somebody.
Up next, we have 5 days. 5 days, count them 5. I mean, it doesn't mean we're going to take the venture out there. We're actually going to wait for the crowd to die down. To bring back the magic, baby.
Eventually, maybe later on in the summer.
Don't make a big deal about it. They're not going to make a big deal about it, though.
Why?
If you come off the plane and be like, I'm going to Disneyland. I'm from Ohio. Right? Yeah, you're probably not going to get in. But if you go in there, you know, they were asking for.
California's funny about everything, right? You know,
It is. I'm glad I live in Florida.
I'm glad I live in North Carolina.
While our cast members have been hard at work for the last few weeks to be some of the first guests back in the park to experience the magic during soft opening days next week. So all this week, this is basically written about 4 or 5 days ago. So the next 5 days, Disneyland are going to be able to get in there and walk around and take a look at things. So that
world is hiring like crazy now. They're trying to build
back a lot of furloughed too. I've seen a lot of people the pink ticket, and then now they're actually going back on their social media and stuff. I'm back to doing what I was. I'd love to see the twins come back. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Trade Travels posse. I think he's still working.
Oh yeah.
So,
the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Sorcerer Apprentice, and he's a good friend of ours. He's a good guy. Who else? Who else works for the? Hey, what's up, Krista? How are you? Welcome to the chat.
Good morning, Krista.
Drinking coffee and talking Disney.
Be the smoothie king, but
Yeah.
I got to be healthy, right?
Oh, gotta be healthy. Gotta respect the health. So all I know is, yeah, man, we're gonna have a lot of fun, man. I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be really, really cool. We got a lot of stuff coming up.
I like that. I saw that. I saw that video of where you were talking about how things are relaxing with the pandemic, and I gotta say, first of all, are getting really freaking good. Well, you always have been, but I'm saying your photography talents with the way you shot that castle, bro. That was amazing. Like the dark, you had like a dark lit version of the castle in that video. I don't know if anybody
at the end. Wasn't that nice? That was
dude,
nice.
that was amazing. Like I was like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone shoot it that way from that angle.
How we came out to Cinderella.
It like shadowed it. It was dope, dude. I was like, that's freaking cool, man.
How we came out to Cinderella's fountain right before that, and then kind of transitioned over to that. That was really cool. Yeah, I was like, man, I gotta put this together. The music I chose for it, I think I did pretty good on it. I tried to use the most quietest, cleanest, like fantasized music as we possibly could for it. And yeah, it came out good. Caribbean at the end, though.
Very nice.
That came out really
well
good.
shot. It was shot. The camera you got now. I mean, it's beautiful.
Dude, I'm applauding the G7X because
again with the music though. You know what I mean? You started out with some like going. You started putting. I don't know what it was. I don't know. It's all
theme music. Yeah. But then when we went into like the,
I know you can't play the music, the copyright thing. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get rid of.
I got you. But really, I mean, do you have to worry about? But I mean, do you have to worry about copyrights right now? We're not monetized. Nobody can super chat the Robe right now.
I don't know. I just want
you know what I mean?
Plus, YouTube videos can you go on YouTube where you could see Pirates of the Caribbean in the way it is.
Well, that's because they're always worried about the copyright thing because they're getting paid. You ain't getting paid yet.
I mean, in actuality, with the actual copyright music on it and everything, like you'd be riding through the ride. I'm trying not to do like ride throughs anymore because I got a whole collection of ride throughs on the channel.
Somewhat.
I'm trying to do more or less like going back and trying to just add like more pizzazz to it, like more of like almost like we're commercializing the experience a little bit, like making it more something you'd see on TV more than just riding through and going, oh look, there's Mickey, you know. You guys are buffering on my end. I'm going to set my phone. Yeah, Krista, I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now. I'm hoping that it's correcting itself or whatever, because on my end it's the same way. I'm not getting the live stream like at all.
It says we're good.
Yeah, everything else says we're live. Oh, now I have it up. Okay, now it's working. Okay, cool. It's working now. I don't know. It wasn't working earlier. It was kind of messed up. So if you're just joining us,
we've been talking about quite a bit.
Yeah. But see, people have asked me actually, because I was away from YouTube for like a week and a half, and I was getting messages from people saying, are you all right and everything? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just, I'm trying to work on Twitch and I'm trying to just keep myself busy on a lot of stuff. But I have been thinking about how I'm going to, you're always thinking about how to transform your channel. When you're a creator, constantly. And that is the way to go. That's the way you're supposed to be. I have a lot of...
Well, yeah, that's how you transgress into, and morph into more and more of a channel,
Yeah. I have a lot of high-tier subscribed friends, man, that tell me that you know, if you're going to have a YouTube channel and take it seriously, you have to change your channel like all the time. You have to just kind of figure out what you're going to change it to.
You got to evolve.
But at the same time, stay in your niche, which your niche is basically your main subject title, you know, of what your channel is about, you know. So, but I've been thinking, you know, changing the formula up a bit is basically like just changing your schedule around to fix it better. And I think we should go live every Sunday at 11 a.m. from now on, me and you. We're going to be talking about stuff. We're going to be having guests on. Panda's probably going to be joining us most likely.
That's right.
And probably even get like World of Micah and get Micah over here. That'd be great to have. And just
all different creative friends. You know what I mean? People that are in the biz, as it were.
Right. And the best thing about coffee and talking with coffee is you could talk about anything. It doesn't matter.
That's right.
We can talk about Disney. We can talk about YouTube. We can talk about anything.
That's it. Breast augmentation. You know what I mean?
I'm also getting more of a better connection because I'm going to be transferring finally over to AT&T, which seems to be dominating Central Florida. So I'm going to switch over to AT&T and get on 5G and everything, and we'll be able to do some live streams from the parks, which is going to be really cool. And I'm going to be able to bring you on with us through StreamYard and all that. So
I can live vicariously when I'm not there, right?
Yeah, I could be showing you things and along with everybody else. And then another thing that I'm looking forward to is doing just regular videos where I'm just going to come on and I'm just going to talk about whatever's on my mind at that point in time. I'm not going to edit hardly at all on them. It's going to be completely raw.
You're going to vent. Are you going to vent? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not going to vent. I'm not going to vent because breakdown basically is me venting if you haven't noticed yet. All right. You know, talking about friends and if they're real friends or not real friends. You know, that was the first one there, which is phenomenal, I think. You know, and then after that, what else did we talk? We talked about a lot of things, man. You know, and
I like that. I have on my channel that I rarely ever put videos on. So if you really want to, you know, I don't know, but when I do pillow talk with the Robe. You know,
pillow talk. I like pillow talk with the Robe.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, but the video premise, not the actual. We don't bunk up in hotels, all right. But I mean,
well, I mean, we actually have though.
Well, we have, but
we are brothers. We are brothers that you know, we get along real good. Not that good, but we get along real good. You know?
Hey, Jack's here.
Jack or Jack?
Jack Connor.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? It's rock and roll Jack. That's what I call him, rock and roll Jack. That's the man.
Yes, the lead singer of Vertebreaker.
That's right.
Up and coming bands for Central Florida.
He's a pretty cool dude, man. That's my dude.
Yes, it's good to see you, man. We're talking about all the cool stuff of Disney and everything else like that. It doesn't matter what we're talking about. It doesn't matter. What I want to talk about, what we're leading on to, also. Remember back in the day when the parents used to take us to Disney, but before we became the parents taking the kids to Disney, right? When we were the kids and the parents were taking us to Disney and we did the hotel room and the hotel room would turn into two battleships and we'd be jumping across the battleships like pirates and cutthroating each other. Remember that? That was fun.
I do.
That was good.
I think that was at the Disney Inn.
That was at the Disney Inn. Yes.
Long forgotten hotel that became Shades of Green or whatever. Green Shades.
That was the cheapest plantation on the property. Like you want to go a step lower, you were camping.
And I think it was I think that was like a one time, or maybe we did it once or twice. Most of the time we were at Fort Wilderness, right?
Yeah, most of the time we were camping. Yeah.
So. Camping in a tent with a thing of chili.
Jazz, good time. Hold on. Let me show you what Jazz wrote. Jazz wrote this. Ooh, I love your LED lights. I have something to tell you. You can find it on Twitch because this is basically my Twitch setup right here now. This is what
that is a cool studio, bro. I
got rid of the green screen.
I see you're in the middle of you're putting it together type of thing. I think that's a cool little studio. You got to see Dominic's studio though. Jasmine's husband there. He's got quite. Where'd he go?
No, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. What the hell? What is that?
You see this? Look at this. All right? Okay. Creativity at its finest. I got this out of a 75-inch television, which is mounted in my living room. Thank you very much. All right. I got it out of there because it was the packaging thing. What I'm going to do is I'm painting it green, and I'm going to mount it right here. You see that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And what that's going to do, you see, is I'm going to turn the chroma key on. Oh! All right, everything's fine. I'm going to turn the chroma key on, and I'm going to be able to put, like, video back there. So
you're speaking some foreign language to me. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm going to put video back there. Basically, what it's going to look like is, like, when we're talking about Epcot and having stuff like that, and we're talking about space and stuff like that, right? I could put me, like, there's a window back there with space and you'll be at Epcot. Outside. You're going to see, like, the sun and the earth.
Oh, that's
and all
cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. So, and I want to do it for my Twitch.
You're a creative little bastard. I'll give you that when it comes to that stuff, man. I'd love to see Epcot behind you when you're talking about it. You know what I mean?
Jazz was like, you're making a green screen. Very cool. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I want to do that. Instead of having the full green screen, which is right over here, I don't want to show you because I have to move everything. And the contraption I have set up is quite overwhelming. But I want to put it back there because when I'm like doing Twitch streams and I switch to the one-on-one talking to,
we should bring. You know what? You know we should do
back here. You know,
I'm gonna put this out there. I want Jazz as a guest at some point on here on our Sunday brunch with brothers.
Yeah, no doubt, absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Speaking of that, I was saying that with this live show that we'll do every morning, we'll not only have YouTube creators on. But we're also going to get Twitch creators a voice too. Have them come on, tell about their channel, but also talk about creative aspects. Is what I want them to do. I want them to talk about creative aspects, like because in the end, man, we all do the same thing. YouTube creators, we make videos and we come up with ideas and we put them together and we try to edit them out and all that kind of stuff. A Twitch streamer does it live, but then they have to actually, if they want to go anywhere on Twitch, they actually have to go back and make a video that they could put on YouTube that highlights all the fun and craziness that happened during that live stream. And much like a YouTuber does. I mean, that's basically what we do. We go out, we film stuff, we put it all together, and we put it out there, and we hope everybody likes it, right? And yeah, I think we have a lot in common. I think it'd be great to be able to see what the other side says, you know, and stuff like that, and see what they say about monetization. Because the thing is, another thing about YouTube that a lot of people don't really know about is that YouTube has an algorithm. Everybody knows that, but Twitch doesn't have an algorithm. Twitch doesn't push anybody. It doesn't have a thing like YouTube does where it's like, oh, a lot of people might like this topic, so let me go ahead and throw it out to a whole bunch of people and see what we get, you know? It doesn't do that. If you want to get big on Twitch, you have to actually have people watching you. It's kind of like a tier list. And if you have 5 people watching you, you're about this high on the list. If you have 150 people watching you, then you're about this high on the list. If you have 1,000 people watching you, then you're kind of right up here, you know? And it has a recommendations list, and that's what the list I'm talking about. And yeah, if you don't have the viewers on right now, you're way at the bottom of the list. There's no questions asked about it. So you have to do your own promotion.
It's kind of like that with the algorithms. Well, I mean, yeah, because the algorithms on YouTube are based on monetization, and you know, but I like what you touched down though with the popularity contest where they're all trying to do. And you know what I noticed? You know what I like about you, Al, from day one.
Hey, and that's hold on, real quick. Sue Cargo, what's up? Welcome to the chat. I'm sorry, I saw him come in.
That's So Cargo. She's a sewer.
So Cargo. I'm sorry. I always say Sue Cargo. I don't know why.
Does look like Sue a little bit, but except that it felt so. Anyway,
Sue. Am I getting anything? Sue. Do you have a sister named Sue? Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. Right. Remember this old Remember the old psychic shows where they just drew you for questions? If they get one right, they're like, I told you I talked to ghosts. Do you wear glasses? Do you have anybody in your family who wears glasses? Does your mom wear glasses? Does your aunt wear glasses? Does your uncle wear glasses? See, uncle wears glasses. It must be your uncle talking to me. That was so stupid back in the day. But anyway.
Some of them people made a fortune doing that. You know that.
Oh, I know. I wish I thought of it. But but no, back to the topic at hand. See, I rabbit holed. I'm sorry.
You did.
Back to the topic at hand, though. Yeah, man. It's just, I'd like to do that. That's what I kind of want to do going forward with this channel.
There's nothing wrong with it. As long as like I said, I'm on here with you, and I'm with you for the long haul, right? But at the same time, you know, I don't want anybody boring. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a boring person, if you know what I mean.
I'm not boring either.
Well, there's things to be said, your pal Al. But I'm just saying. Why am I staring at your hat?
I'm not boring at all.
Oh.
Sorry, I bored myself to sleep.
That's all right. It happens. It happens. So.
I'm watching a replay. I got a 5-second delay on these. Sorry.
Where we at? Where we at with our lists and all our things we want to talk about here, right?
Well,
we digress too much. It's the damn CBD. They should have never legalized CBD. Just saying.
Are you feeling calm and pleasant?
I'm always calm and pleasant.
Hey, Gonzo's in the chat. Hey, what's up, Gonzo? Gonzo had his show at 9 a.m. this morning too.
Yes, he did. I was there.
Yes.
I let him know that I appreciate him.
I'm sorry, Gonzo. I meant to say something, but I had to get some stuff set up and stuff like that. You know.
Oh, you were stalker watching.
Yes, I was lurking. On Twitch, we call it lurking. Yes. But it's good to see you, though, buddy. I hope you're feeling better, by the way. I heard that you were under the weather quite well. He was under
it seemed like he's all better. That's that's good.
Good.
Oh.
So Gargo was sleeping. I'm sorry to hear that. Did we wake you? I didn't want to wake you. Anyway.
I like Sundays. Sundays are nice, you know. I can't wait to live stream from the parks, though. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like that's my thing. Like I want to do that. You know, I want to try to do that. Like that's I don't know. You know, I watch Resort TV 1 and all them people and stuff, and you know, it's nice. You know what I mean? But we're morons. When we do stuff, you know, it's just funny. We're naturally funny. We can't help it. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, especially with Disney, where you can go on rides and stuff like that. And you know, we'll see how Ratatouille is. I don't know. There's a lot of electronics in there. It might not be able to be streamable, but we might do it. I don't know.
We got to figure out a way to get high-powered gigawatts, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus doing dual streams, like when we meet up with Gonzo and Gonzo wants to live stream, we can live stream, live stream, dual stream, and all that kind of stuff. It'd be cool, man. I think it would be great. I think it's a good step into the right direction. You know? What else do I have, though?
I gotta send a shout out to a buddy to Pete McDevitt. I love that thing he's got on the Facebook, the Clubhouse thing. You know.
Oh right. I wish I could show it. I'm on the iPad
because none of that, none of those groups, none of those Facebook groups of Disney fanatics and stuff. You know, people that love Disney, whatever. None of them let you put a video out. Like promote a video on their thing. They always take it down and and they tell you you're violating their rules or whatever. My thing is we ain't making no money at this. We're just having a good time yapping about the greatest place on earth, right? So, but anyway, I'm just saying, like, I don't think that's right. I think that they should allow that, whereas he allows that. And I think that him doing that, I think that's a beautiful thing that he does for other people's channels. I like this guy, Al. I do.
Yeah, I like him too. Everybody likes Pete, man. Peter's a great guy. He really is.
I know he's been through a lot of crap too, with everything with his health.
I know, it sucks, man.
And that's always the way it is, though, with the nicest people, the good people, people go through things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's how it always is. That's why I try not to be nice, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a health thing. I don't want to be nice. If I'm nice, all of a sudden that things start happening.
Yeah.
I just take it as far as your pal Al, and that's it. It just doesn't go past the name. I'm just kidding. I'm the irate little Italian guy. Hey, get off my lawn! I kind of look like him, actually.
That's go fast to
I
me.
look like the up guy, you know, if I was like older. No, but seriously. No, I'm looking for it, man. I'm looking to do more fun things. My wife wants to go camping.
Camping?
Yeah, she thinks that because there's a lot of camping places around Florida. A whole lot of really
Oh
nice
God,
camping
that
places
reminds me of a story when Rich and you and me, we were at Fort Wilderness and you were camping outside. You set up a tent on his thing where he had the trailer, and it rained and you had a flat tire. I was like, we can
I
laugh
love
now.
camping.
I know it was terrible at the time, but you have the ultimate worst luck sometimes, bro. You have to admit, it's like a dark cloud just following you wherever you are. It's crazy.
Yep.
I don't know. It's just a thing. But I mean, it was. I'm sorry, but it was funny to me at the time too. But like, it's really funny
That's
now
true.
when I think back about that. You might want to be careful with the camping. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, it's more or less glamping than anything else. You know, she wants to go to like she knows this one spot that has like really nice cabins and stuff
Ooh.
like that, and yeah, and you could light flat fires out. You know, like a fire pit by the cabins. All the cabins have like their own fire pits and stuff like that. So
Where's it?
I don't know. She knows what it's called, and that's what I'm saying. Like I never heard of it, and so
We
I'm
gotta have
thinking
these kind of adventures,
it'd be
man.
amazing to put on YouTube.
Yeah.
But
Like that. There was a video that Dev, Prince Charming Dev, you know.
yeah.
It was he went somewhere where you could swim with the fishes.
Oh, you're talking about
Discovery Cove.
Discovery Cove. Yeah.
Right? Discover your ass. I don't know. Discovery Cove. I watched this entire video. I never watch entire
Morning,
videos.
DWG. How are you, man? Welcome to the chat. What?
Good morning or good afternoon. Is it morning or afternoon? It's still morning. Anyway, I watched this entire video. You know I don't watch anybody's entire video except yours. I watch your entire video because I'm always waiting for you to do something stupid. But
yeah, it'll
happen. What?
It'll happen.
Usually does. But anyway, I did watch this entire video, and I gotta say, man, I Discovery Cove looks pretty freaking cool, bro.
It does.
Right?
It's expensive though.
What do you mean? What is expensive? What is
like
it?
$300 a person or something like that. Last time I checked.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not expensive.
That's not expensive to you, but it's expensive to most people.
Oh. I'm saying.
Gonzo was saying that the freak out page allows us to post on Facebook too, and that is true.
That's true.
Page.
Yeah, Al's always done that. Al tries to look out for everybody, but nobody gives two rats' ashes about him. That's what I know.
Listen. That's always been since day one when I opened up the group page. I always said that because what made me open, literally, what made me open that group page like 5 years ago was the fact that I was going on other people's group pages and like I was going on there and just like kind of throwing out, hey, I'm Al and I'm on YouTube and you can check out my channel if you will. It's great to be here. This is like my first post that I ever put on anybody's channel or anybody's group page. And then these people will come back to me and be like, oh no, you can't be here because you're promoting yourself. And I'm like, I'm telling them about myself. Like, what do you want me to do? Just be like, hi, I'm Al and I do absolutely nothing. I just sit here. That's all I do. I mean, is that what you want me to say? I don't get it. I'm telling you about myself. I have a YouTube channel. I have a Twitch channel. This is what I do. I'm sorry. My life is like not anything else. I'm not an astronomer. I'm also an astronomer. All right. There you go. I'll throw that in there. That's a tidbit. But that's the thing, you know. So so cargo. To Al, you are so right though. That's what I'm saying. I know too. I know. It's like, man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open up a group chat, like a group thing on Facebook, one of them group pages, and I'm just gonna let everybody do whatever the hell they want. But I do have some rules. I mean, that way it doesn't make it uncomfortable for everybody else. So basically, you can't like put 5 posts up per day. You know what I mean? but I let you put one post up per day because
Right.
if you really use your brain, if you use your noggin and you think about it, you're gonna be putting one video up per day anyway. If you're a YouTuber, you're not. If you're putting up like 3 videos per day, I don't know. You're overworking, buddy. All right, you're taking a little too far.
It's not just that. Then you're kind of wearing out the welcome mat. You're saturating. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that.
Exactly.
You don't want to do that. That's not respectful. Respectful is, if you shot a good video, you throw it on there, that type of thing. And that's what I do with your videos, Al. You know what I mean? I haven't put any Robe videos.
I try not to saturate. I try not to. I saturate on my channels because they're my channels, right?
Right.
But other than that, though, no, I don't try. Not even the people who are following. I don't even try to saturate their feeds. So like when I go live on Twitch, and I know I'm going to be going live at 4 p.m. that night, I put a post out at 6 a.m. in the morning because I'm always at work. I put it out at 6 a.m. in the morning. Right. And then I put another one out at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Like an hour before I actually live stream. And that's it. That's all you see of me. You will not see over and over again a post that Al's going live today, And
I don't know. I wouldn't mind that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think that though. I don't see you as being annoying. You know what I mean? If I do, I choke you. You know what I mean? We're at the resort. If you start getting annoying, I try to drown you. But nobody sees.
And I don't blame you. Remember? I held my hand above water and I was kind of pushing with you. Remember that? I was like, Andy, please. I have 1,700 subscribers.
Just get it over
with. Hold on. Sue Cargo's telling us something. Let's see what she says. I've been in Facebook groups where if someone asked a person where they got their ears, I was not allowed to tell them if I made them, but other people were allowed to say it was me. Like, how the heck? Exactly.
Right, because they don't want you. They don't want you selling anything. I guess maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, they don't want you self-promoting. They'd rather have somebody else promote you. Which is okay.
To me, that makes no sense to me though. Like it's like you can't come up. Like they won't let people don't let each other come up. To me, that's why, like I said, Al, we're whole different animals, man. See, that's the thing about me though, is nobody can mess with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't need any of that. I'm self-made, baby. I'm self-made. You know what I mean? I just sit back and look at you. I just give you the look.
Yeah.
You know the look.
But to give you an example. I know you're giving me the look. There's the look again. He's giving me the look. Al, he's giving me the look. Al's giving me the look right back. Look at him. He's giving you the look. No, like I'll give you an example though. Like the Sometimes Mob. That's Justin Scard's group.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you right now, and he knows it. That's why I'm not afraid to say it. And we're laughing it off now. But I've been violated a couple of times. I've been like, hey, get out of here, Al. Because I've done a couple of things on there, right? Not bad things, just, just self-promotion, stuff like that by accident, right? But I talked to, I've had conversations with Tyler Evans, which is one of his best friends, and Tyler's telling me before that it's just a factor of like, in his case, he's had a lot of people go on his place and just become members of the group just so they could push their stuff on his.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's like I said. Obvious. That's what I'm saying. That's a whole different situation,
right?
That's different. Those people, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
you met him. Justin. He's a nice guy. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he's a really nice guy. Really, really nice guy. Him, Adam, Tim Tracker's a nice guy too, man. He was really cool when I met him up.
Yeah.
This other guy named Gonzo, really, really nice guy. I really like him. He's a cool dude, and VP.
Yeah.
I like VP. I want to bring on VP one day, man.
We should.
I like VP, man. He's fun.
And let us not forget about the large and fluffy panda.
Viapri again. Viapri project. I keep calling him Viapri. I get everybody's name wrong.
Viapri.
I'm like you. You're the reason too. With your pronuncios and all this other stuff.
I know. I don't know how to pronounce anything.
Hey, Kay's here. What's up, Kay?
Kay is the Kay Kay, we love you.
Kay. Okay.
She always watches. She always comments on things. I love her, man.
Very big
She's good
supporter, man.
people.
She's an awesome lady. Awesome lady. I'm never doing that again. I just saw that on replay. Okay. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But yeah, man, it's funny though, man, and like that's why the Freak Out family has always been like, just if you're gonna group up, then come on and show what you got going on. I want
Speaking
to
of
see what
Freak
you
Out,
got going on.
I got to get a shirt made called the Freak Out Family. I got to get that. We got to get some shirts made. You know, I got a guy. I know a guy. You know, I got
You know
people.
a guy?
Everybody knows I
I
got
need a
people.
new merch group. My merch group sucks. I'm getting rid of
See,
it.
I got a company. I got a friend of mine, company that make the screen printing shirts. You know, they make shirts all day long. You know, but I don't know how to mark the way you had that thing. You know, on yours, like I tried to buy a Robe shirt, it didn't work out. Who's that? Who's that?
I know, that's what I'm saying. The merch,
Oh.
the merch. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. That's why I don't even put the ad up or the what do you call it? The post up for it
I
anymore.
like So Cargo now. See, me and So Cargo got a thing with Pinocchio. That's right.
Yeah, see? You see what I'm saying?
Not every.
We're
See,
not
Al,
the
you
only
think I'm
ones,
the
I
only
guess
one
so.
in this world that says things certain
It
ways?
just sounds weird. It just sounds
Not
weird.
weird. It's only weird if you're weird. It's Pinocchio's.
It just sounds weird. Hey, if you haven't watched the latest video that I put out, though, and you know a couple others too, because a lot of people have been talking about this, we are allowed to take the face masks off while we take pictures.
That's right.
Walt Disney World. So I was actually pretty excited about it. It didn't look excited on the video, and that's because Starbucks was closed. And, yeah, it was just closed. It was just packed, and I couldn't get in there.
I get that way. I get
it's
that
close
way.
to me. So, yeah, so I was like, you know, I was kind of bummed up about that, but that's why I was like, right up here, I get to take my picture with my mask off. Yay. Thanks, Starbucks. No, man.
This is a pivotal moment, though, if you think about it, because the time is coming.
Yeah.
Time is coming. We don't have
coming.
to wear a mask.
It's coming soon. Yeah, I walked up to a couple people and I'm like, they're taking pictures with their mask on, and I'm like, I said, hey, you know, you could take your mask off. They're allowing it now, and like one or two of them didn't believe me. They thought I was bullshit. You know what I mean? They're like, oh no, it's okay. I'm like, no.
Look at what he's doing.
Okay.
Look at what he's doing.
I know. It's not like you're gonna.
I love when I get those, bro. I love that. I love it. I will moon somebody who talks like that to me.
It's not like if they I guess they were thinking like if they did it, I was gonna be like Bugs Bunny on that one episode where he's like, Usher, calling him Usher.
Usher.
And he like drags Elmer Fudd out of there.
Yeah,
no, I wasn't gonna do that to him. At least not twice. You know?
Oh, brother.
Nothing beats a good tiramisu. I'm gonna drink to that. Coffee down the hatch for that one. That's a good one. Yes.
Who said that?
Tiramisu is my go-to after
Who
anything.
said that?
Who said that? You want to know
who said that?
That's who said that right there. Oh, Gonzo said, Rob, check your phone.
I can't. I'm on live right now.
He's on his phone.
Nothing does beat a good tiramisu. That's random, but tiramisu is actually a very delicious Italian dessert.
Hey, Happily Ever Yachty's here.
Yo, I just watched her too. She's cute. Her husband's hilarious, man. I almost died, dude, watching that live this morning. You missed it, bro. Her husband dressed up as I think it was her husband. He dressed up as the sea witch from Little Mermaid, Ursula.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, and it was, dude, I almost died. It was too funny. That was too funny. And you know me, it takes a lot to make me laugh because, you know, I can only laugh at myself. But that was funny. You gotta replay Gonzo's show later on, bro. You'll like it.
Yeah, I have to check. We have to put that out. We have to check that out, man.
Yeah. But anyway,
Oh,
This has been fun, huh? Everybody, people just coming in and stuff, Yeah, we're doing it at 11, people. So mark it down on the calendars and whatnot. Put it in your phone,
hold
whatever
on.
you got to do.
Hold on. Before we go,
Subscribe and notify.
I want to show you guys something. All right. I had major problems before we went live
Al,
today.
you're pointing at me, Al.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I had major problems. So, in case you haven't realized yet, you're on an iPad.
Yeah.
And I had to improvise quite a bit to do this show because my for some reason my StreamYard, it's not seeing the virtual camera for the whole setup, and I couldn't do. That's why I couldn't have anything that could show you what we were talking about. When we did top 10, I could show you what we were talking about, put it on a different screen. So yeah, so forgive that. But at least this came out pretty good, though. I think the iPad does work for something like this. I think we'll do some more live streams with the iPad too. So
but that's dedication, though.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's something to be said for that, right?
Huh?
I said that's dedication. You got a lot of, you're dedicated, man. You couldn't do it through the whole thing. What you do with your system and stuff, like, cause you want to be all technologically with the gigawatts, and I get it, but you couldn't do it. But you didn't say to me, you know what? I'm not going on. I'm not going on. You know what I mean? You didn't do that. You said, hold on, I got to switch to this stupid iPad thing so we can still do this. That's something to be said for that, bro. That's dedication. And you know what? If we're gonna do this for real and have this on your channel every Sunday at 11 a.m., right?
Yeah.
People are gonna watch. They want to see us. They want to see us, crack them up.
I think
it'll
be good. I think it's a good time too, because then it doesn't get in the way of my friends going live too. I'm glad, that was one of the main things that when we picked the time, we were like, when's the best time to go live? Your argument was go live at 11 o'clock because that's when everybody is up and about and everything and all that. And I'm like, yeah. And then I started to think about it, and I'm like, Gonzo goes live at 9 a.m. So that'd be good with his channel. And then
Dizzy Dan, I think it's at 10, right? Dizzy Dan's at 10 or something. I'm not sure.
Dan's at 10, right? Yeah. So didn't want to get in the old Dan's way because I love Dan. So
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's just a respect thing. You know what I mean? We got our 11 o'clock slot. That's who we are, right?
Gonzo said, check your phone. You're saying check your phone. He's on his phone. I got to get a haircut. I'm probably going to get a haircut today. Cut it down again. Make it look sexy. I'm also getting LASIK soon.
Yeah.
That's going to be something else, too.
I know. You'll be a handsome little thing. You already are a handsome. You're my little handsome mirror pal, Al. You'll always be my little man.
All right. Sorry.
My junior mint. Look at him. He's handsome. He's a handsome devil.
What?
Anyways,
it's been a pleasure, Robe.
I'm just glad neither one of us passed gas on the first show. You know what I mean? So that's good, right? Show's not over.
Stick around.
I want to talk about risque things sometimes too, though. You know what I mean? Why not? As long as we're not cursing. I want to keep it real. You know? Is that what they say? Keep it real. Let's keep it real.
What happened to your sound?
I don't know.
Oh, that was me. Never mind.
This was a great one, though, Al. We got to do this again. We're going to do it every Sunday, right?
Yeah, every Sunday. One thing I really want to touch on before we cut out here, which we'll be cutting out in just a couple of minutes, but one thing I do want to touch on is my video that I did put out was actually had a really good, important theme to it, and that was creator depression. It's actually a real thing. I talked to a lot of creators on Twitch, on YouTube, even Instagram influencers, people like that. I talked to them all, and they all said the same thing, that everybody always experiences something along those lines, and some people don't get out of it. And we've had a couple. There was a Twitch streamer a couple of I don't know, probably about 8 or 9 months ago that took his life because and he was pretty decent. He had a very decent following, and it's just this thing that it's like a demon that gets in your head and just tells you that you're not good enough, only because you're not really seeing the expectations that you were putting in towards everything, you know?
Yeah.
And I've actually looked through the internet to see if there was like a charity of some sort that was putting together a fund to put together something that could help people out with this. And really, there's absolutely nothing. There's a lot of depression, charities that are out there, but there's not any that are geared strictly strictly towards creators, influencers and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm thinking, man, like if I ever get to the point where I'm able to, because that's what we have to do. We always have to get to the point where we're able to do something. Don't ever try to do something that you're not able to do.
Right.
Yeah, try not to put the cart before the horse, as they say. But I would love to make a charity of some sort. A charity.
So that really affected you, huh? You went through a little thing, huh?
It's strong. It is weird. It creeps up on you too, because you're just like you're kind of like you're okay with everything, and then it's just like little bits and pieces, and that's the whole problem with it is that it's like with depression, it's kind of like just like a chemical imbalance that comes over you that really makes you feel depressed in general for no reason. But this is a different type of depression because it actually has a reason. It's kind of like a small voice in your head. It's like your conscience almost that is just in the back of your head looking at numbers and looking at different stuff and looking at like when you put something out, you think it's going to blow up and it doesn't. And it's repeatedly like that. And it just starts to get to your brain and you start to think to yourself, am I good enough for people? Or am I good enough for myself? Or if I'm putting myself out there enough, and it just starts overwhelming you. And that's when you just completely shut down. You go through points where you're just like, you just want to quit everything completely and get away from it all. Or if you don't get to that point, then you want to just, you want to just stop doing things with your family. You want to stop doing like normal everyday activities and stuff like that. It is actual depression that weighs down on you, just like depression does, where you don't want to do anything because you just don't think anything's working.
Like the thing about it, Al, is for one thing. I mean, I don't know if I know I play a big part in with you when it comes to this whole thing, and I can tell you from experience of watching you with and the way you film and the way you edit, the way you do everything, you are way more talented than a lot of these people that are out there pretending like they have talent. And I will tell you right now, you of all people should not get that depressed feeling. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. You know what I'm saying? With creators, they watch the numbers and they feel like that. I think Devin had a couple breakdowns at some point. And people that are feelers, you've always been a feeler. I don't have any feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. I know that's almost sociopathic. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't. I don't have that. I was the first one to jump in front of on the stage. You know what I'm saying? I could care less when it comes. I don't care who's watching. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've mooned 100,000 people on stage. You know that. It doesn't. It just doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like I could care less. You know. But I do get it. I do get it. I do get it.
Toned you down to Disney World a lot.
Yes.
But anyway. I talked to a couple of creator friends on Twitch and stuff like that are pretty, that have gone through a lot of this before because they've been doing it for a long time, for years and everything. And they said that the thing you have to remember as a creator is that everything you're putting, if you go by this is the thing that got me where, and I didn't say it in the video, but I'm saying it now. I'm going to throw it out there right now that everything you put out there, if you think of it as stepping stones towards something greater all the time, no matter what you're doing, then that depression won't overwhelm you because you won't think you're doing bad then. You're just thinking that you're progressing. And you're progressing towards this more, better, ultimate thing that you don't know what's coming up.
Yep.
But it's there. And that's what you're working towards. And as long as you keep that momentum up, you'll always be ready to do something, to invent and to create and everything else like that, and not worry about all the pressure of being popular. Yeah. And that's why I started out that video like that, where it's a popularity contest, because it feels like that sometimes.
It does.
Especially when you're hanging out with a whole bunch of other YouTuber creators and they're more well known and you're not. It really, really tends to drop the hammer on that popularity contest aspect, you know. But it does it is one thing though. There's a couple of typos on so Cargo's thing. I'll try to get through it. That she wrote typos at the next one. She said, "Oh, Robe." Okay, hold on. See, I know what she's trying to say. Oh, Robe, I 100% agree. There are some people with bigger numbers that don't put near as much time and effort in, or are super monotone. I won't throw out names, but sure you get it. I'm sure you get it. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. I have a good example for that. This is DWG. I have a good example of that. My ex didn't want to do a quick $200 repair because I didn't bring big, fast results. Turned out the guy's family were high-end realtors and brought us so much business. Well, there you go. See, sometimes you don't even know what kind of opportunities you're getting yourself into. That's the truth. And that's what sucks about me.
Or pass up. You know,
that's what sucks about me is like, even when I was doing photography, I did photography for like 9 years straight in Orlando, and I was actually getting very well known. Like if you're around in like rock concerts and stuff like that, and you say, "Do you know what Alico Productions is?" A lot of people who are there would be like, "That's the photography group that's always here," because we always did. I was always there. I was always taking pictures, always putting them up. I had a own website. Everything was great. Thousands of people watching and everything, and I never made a dime. And you know why? Because I never thought I was good enough to get paid. I was my own worst enemy on that whole entire thing.
That's actually in YouTube. You know? I'm just saying in this platform, that's actually a good attitude to have. Is not so much feeling like you're not good enough. That you are good enough. I can tell you. Like I said, you're very talented. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, to have that feeling of I shouldn't be getting paid is a good way to have, because you love what you're doing, if that makes sense.
Right. Like I love doing it, and it's fun for me, and I still do it now. And actually, I'm starting to apply that, which I should have did like 5 years ago anyway. But I'm starting to apply that aspect to my thumbnails.
It's a learning process, bro. It is.
If you notice, my thumbnails are getting better and better now because I'm actually taking them to Lightroom and like changing effects on them and like putting ghostly images in them and stuff like that. And I love doing that kind of stuff, and I should have been doing it all this time, but I've always just kind of overlooked thumbnails, which is a big problem for a YouTuber, man.
Right. I mean, everything when it comes to the creative process of a video is very important. A lot of YouTube creators don't realize that is there's a lot of things. A lot of them get to a point though where you get to a point where you cross that once you cross that 700,000 subscriber mark and 100,000 views per day type of guy, you tend to lax. You tend to not really care anymore to that respect, because you're making money now. You're making a fortune.
It depends on how many videos you have out already, but yeah, I mean, depends on what your album is.
Where I'm at though, Al, is like
your library.
With your channel and how I feel is we should always try to come up with stuff. What we do anyway, but I mean constantly trying to push the bar. Not raise the bar, push the bar, to be almost offensive but not offensive, but funny, where people can't breathe, and that's my thing. That's my whole vision of our channel, is being to where people just can't stop watching because it's just too damn funny,
Yeah. We're gonna be doing stuff. I want to make sure that we follow guidelines and all that, but of course that way we don't end up losing a channel.
Yeah.
But also, make it entertaining though. Yeah, man, I'm all for that. Of course, some things are entertaining, some things aren't, and that's why I wanted to.
That's Walt Jr. in the background.
Yep. I just wanted to touch on that though, because it is a big thing, man. And if you're ever feeling that way, if you're a fellow creator watching this on replay, if you're watching this right now, you ever feel that way, just knock yourself out of it. Just seriously, don't stop thinking that you are not good enough for people. Another thing that another Twitch streamer told me, because he does Twitch and YouTube, and I'm not naming names because I'm not trying to get I'm not trying to name shot anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not trying to name call and like, you know, give some hype out or clout, like get clout or whatever. But let me tell you, these people know what they're talking about. And this particular person said that whatever you're putting out right now, this is another thing to really implant in your brain as a creator, that whatever you're putting out right now may not be popular right now, but 5 years from now, it most likely will be. Because that's how life works. That's how it is. You could do a film about a tree, and it's a particular tree. It's a Douglas fir, right? All about how Douglas firs have become a Christmas tree and all that stuff. You put it out in July, nobody cares. Okay? You put it out in December, all of a sudden it's the best thing that ever hit the internet. You know, it's all timing and everything else like that. And why I use that as an analogy of what I'm talking about is because you put a video out about a car that nobody knows about 5 years from now, that might be the most popular car on the street. And you made a video about it 5 years ago. And now your video's at like 1 million views because you were like the only one that put anything out before anybody else did. So that's what you got to constantly think about, man. If you put a video out and you get 20 views, you got 20 views in 2021. But in 2025, you might be at 1 million views and you don't even know that, you know?
Yeah.
So keep that in mind every time you're doing stuff. And it really does help you out. If you have this mind frame, instead of doing the opposite of what I did a couple weeks ago, where I started to think that my content's not good enough. I'm doing everything wrong and I don't know what the heck I'm doing and I might as well just quit. And nobody cares anyway. And that kills your channel, first of all.
Yeah.
Not
All
only
day.
that, puts a working on yourself as well. So, but thanks everybody for coming in. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to be doing this every Sunday, just talking about everyday stuff.
Everything.
Hold on, wait. DWG, hold on, wait. My first stream got embedded in a ton of news sites because it was a parade, and that was a controversial float. There was a controversial float in it. I was the only one that had the video though, right? But you got a lot of views, right? Try to stay away from the controversial stuff.
Right place at the right time.
Something that was in there that you probably picked up by mistake or whatever. It wasn't your main topic, wasn't your main subject. The parade was, so that's fine. You know, one thing I do not like on YouTube is people who actually make fake stuff, or they actually like try to emphasize something. And I'll give you quite an example on that. Is if like an old lady trips and falls or slips and falls in Disney World, and they have a camera pushed up in their face going, this lady just fell in Disney World, and there's no cast member to come help her. And you're causing a problem like that. I hate those videos. I turn them off and I never watch them again.
Yeah, me too.
They're stupid.
Me too.
They're just trying to dig for views. And at someone else's expense.
I don't like overemphasizing anything. You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah. It's funny if it's funny. You know, like if it's something that
funny things are different.
Funny. Yeah. But like doing an accident or trying to make controversy or something like that. No. Yeah. I highly disagree with that.
Or
but if it's something you pick up by accident, something in the background.
I gotta interject.
Whatever.
Al. Or emphasizing a video on a new release of something, right? And trying to make it seem like it's better than it is. Overselling something, you know what I'm saying? I notice a lot of creators do that, and to me, it's like a joke. You know what I mean? Because it's almost like it's pathetic to me. To be honest, there are things. The Robe's funny and he's sweet and he's nice and he loves everybody, but at the same time, there's things that I will call you out on in person if you'd like.
Yeah.
I don't hold back. That's just the way I am. I'm real, and that's why people gravitate toward me, because I'm real, you know.
Yeah,
and I am funny, and I am a bit of a moron, but like clickbait. You know what I'm saying? I don't like clickbait, man.
Yeah,
I don't go for
it. I always try to emphasize the subject of the content that I'm putting out.
Yeah.
In a thumbnail and a subject title and everything else like that. But I was watching Mr. Beast and talking to like a whole bunch of other people like that, like Daryl Eves and stuff, and actually talking to him and him telling me that clickbait is a no-no. You know, like don't do it. And if you do it, always include it in your somewhere in your video. Don't have it nowhere to be found, because that
Yeah.
is horrible clickbait. It's one
Yeah.
thing to emphasize a small subject in your video, because it's still a subject in your video.
Right.
But, but when you don't have it in your video at all, and you're like, oh, I got the Disney princesses kissing each other, and then it's just you walking around Disney World looking at statues. That's clickbait, okay? You don't even have princesses in your video. You're just looking around at like tree hedges all day long. That's bull. You don't even mention it. But not that I would click on that. I mean, okay, I've gone too far.
I know. We're going on and on. We gotta go. I gotta go. I got things.
Yeah, we gotta go. We're feeding into the hour, man. We're getting into it.
It's Sunday. I gotta have a sandwich.
You gotta have it. It's raining over here. I don't even know how long this Wi-Fi is gonna hold up.
Beautiful here, bro. 75 and sunny. That's why I live here.
It's pouring right now. But anyway, thank you for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to subscribe to the Robe. He puts stuff out generously. Okay.
No, I really don't.
Generously to you. In other words,
I really don't.
You feel like it. And I'm going to try to put stuff out as much as I possibly can. Remember to reach me at twitch.tv/Alacor. I'll actually, hold on. I got to do this on here. So this is going to, it only takes a second. You really, it's nothing. I know it probably looks weird because I'm typing on a screen that I'm talking on. And it's just, okay, there it is. Okay. So, yeah, no, you go over there, check me out. I go live every other day or so like that, just to go live. It's fun. I play video games and kill people. It's fun. On the game, not on real life, but you get the idea. So, check me out over there. There's more content over there and everything else like that. Let's go, Robe. Let's get out of here. We have content to make. I also have another video to put out, which should be coming out no later than tomorrow morning. So,
Nice.
It's part 2 of probably a 3-part series of this whole Magic Kingdom walk. So make sure you check that out. But have a great day, everybody, just like DWG says, and we will see you on the next one. Remember, life is what you make of it, so make it a good one. And we'll see you real soon.
And that's right.
That's right. And I'm trying to use the mouse to end it because I'm not on the mouse. I'm on the iPad. All right. See you guys later. Bye.